Hey, what's up, peace and blessings? I'm Jovhannah, the spiritual love healer, and I decided that I would come and do a May 2019 spiritual love reading. So it is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. So take what does. If you'd like a personal reading, I do offer readings. So all of that information will be in the description box. So I know this month had a lot of change. Was definitely a message that has come up a lot, and I'm just seeing it in my own life. And then if you follow any astrologers, then you'll know too that there's a lot going on, a lot of shifting, and it's actually a really beautiful thing. So it is my intention to do more readings here. And today I actually just had the time because my laptop decided that it was just gonna not work. So while it's trying to be repaired, it's like I had some time after doing some yoga outside to just come and give a reading. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to decide what deck I'm gonna use. And let's just start it off with one of my Will Manifest Your Destiny cards for the month of May 2019 for the collective. What message do you have for us, Spirit? And this will just be a really quick reading, just to give you some overall guidance and insight into what to expect this month. Oh, this is beautiful. So the message is unconditional love, and as you can see there is a beautiful pregnant woman with her baby there inside her growing, and that is just the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time. That just totally encompasses unconditional love. And so if you're experiencing a lot of changes in your life, then you're definitely going to want to love and nurture yourself as well. And it says, my body, mind, and spirit were designed to feed my dreams. If you look at the 2019 yearly overview reading that I did, and if you don't have access to it again, it'll be in the description. The theme of this year is really about creating the world that you want to live in. And this right here just echoes that. Like, we have everything that we need. Last week I was eating a grapefruit, and when I cut it inside, all of the seeds inside of the grapefruit were sprouting into plants. So I actually have them in little starter pots because I want to see if I can continue to grow. And so when I saw that, that to me was just a message reminding me that everything I have is within me, and the things that that I want to see in my life are springing forth within. They may not have manifested in the physical realm, but they are, and we have to trust that we have everything that we need, that we were created perfectly, and have all that we need to make our dreams come true. And what happens a lot of times is we don't believe that. We don't love ourselves enough to believe in our dreams, to nurture and grow them. But we feed into our fears. And just looking into the background of this picture, it's very beautiful, kind of like a tropical setting. You can see there's some water back there, lots of lush green vegetation growing. And again, that just speaks to manifesting. It speaks to abundance. It speaks to fruitfulness. And it's just really beautiful. Like, the energy from this card is very beautiful. So take a moment and believe in yourself. Like, all of those dreams that you have inside of you, all of, the love, the ideas, the things that you want for yourself, if you plant them within you and allow those seeds to grow, if you give them the proper nourishment, they will grow and develop, and you will birth them out into the world. And what I love about this card is that you can see this baby is pretty much developed. We're halfway through the year as well. So to me, this is also echoing that the seeds that you planted, that whatever it is you are wanting to see in your life, whatever changes you're wanting to make, they're coming. So just have faith, continue to believe in yourself, and trust that they will be birthed. So they are in the period where, they are being created. As long as you're continuing to to take steps in the right direction to manifest them, then you will see them birthed out. And I think that is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so what can we do, Spirit? Okay, sorry about that. So let's get into this May reading. We had an extended pause there, but yeah, the energy of this month has been very, I want to say focused. I feel like for a lot of us, things are kind of settling down. I know for me, this start of the year was a little rocky, kind of disorganized. A lot of things were either removed or new things came in, and it was just like, what is all of this? But I feel like now there's some focus and clarity. So let's see what the month of May has in store for us. And we've already touched on unconditional love. So I think too, it's a reminder that we need to be very gentle with ourselves and really love up on our life and things that we want to create in our life. So, yep. Oh, so beautiful. So underlying the energy of the month, and I'm using my absolute favorite tarot deck, which is the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas. This deck is so beautiful. So underlying the deck is the moon, and she generally represents our fears, the limiting beliefs, the things that are stopping us. But what I love about this card, as you can see, like, you have to have faith. You have to trust in yourself. You got to let go of the fears to get to the other side. You got to trust that you're going to move those fears out of the way, move those negative beliefs out of the way, and you're going to walk your path. And you have your spirit guides there with you, supporting you, trusting you. Continue to follow your intuition, and you'll make it through to the other side. So I think that's very beautiful. Face your fears. And I've been doing this. So one thing that I did this past weekend, I thought about some major areas of my life, which of course, relationships, motherhood, and my business. And I'm like, what am I most afraid of? And I really sat with that and I wrote it down, and I came up with 3 main fears. And then I chose to release them. And so my goals are to take actions against those things so that I can get to where I want to be. Because if we continue to hold on to our beliefs, we'll never get through here. We're going to just keep standing right here. And who knows, maybe the waves will come back crashing down, but you will never have gone anywhere because you never took a leap of faith. You never trusted yourself enough to know that you were stronger and more powerful than your fears. And I love when they say fears are, what is it? False evidence appearing real. And we have to remember that our fears are just, it's a belief that we have, right? So we can change those beliefs if we have the right support. And this card right here, the 8 of Swords, is exactly what this is saying. Like, we're keeping ourselves stuck, trapped, playing small. So we need to come out of this energy. We need to trust that we have the ability to birth beautiful ideas if only we give ourselves the freedom to do so. And so now, this month, we need to make a decision. Are we going to stay here and be in this stuckness? Are we going to stay here and keep listening to that limiting voice that's telling us, no, you can't do this. No, you're not going to succeed. No, you can't, whatever it is. Are you going to continue to play victim, to stay in that victim mindset, to stay in a space where you are not showing up in your full, powerful potential? Or are you going to trust in yourself? Are you going to walk that walk and wield your beautiful, beautiful goddess power? This is such a beautiful reading because it echoes this at the core of it, right? It's loving ourselves enough to get out of this, right? Loving ourselves enough to trust that our ideas, our hearts, our minds, the things that we desire, the people in our lives, it's trusting ourselves enough to take the bandage off, to get out of that feeling of stuckness, feeling of not knowing. There's a disconnect here between the heart and the mind. Like we're confused. We don't know which way we're going. We're not really believing that we can do anything, but we can. We just have to trust. We have to have faith. And sometimes that means, like I did this weekend, like getting real. Like, what are your fears? What are you afraid of? Because you have to name it, right? Once you name it, you can control it. And so I called, call your fears out. Be real with yourself. What is keeping you here? What's keeping you stuck? And what's it going to take for you to get to the other side? What is it going to take? And do that, right? So we are at a point where we have to make a beautiful decision and balance ourselves, balance out our heart and mind, do the work to move past our fears, get support if you need support, but trust and believe that you can create whatever it is that you want in your life at any given point in time. And I love that this card came up, the Magician, because the past new moon that we just had was the new moon in Taurus, and it was a very beautiful moon for creating, for manifesting, whether it's abundance, business, life. It was just a very powerful time. So if you can take time to trust yourself, to love yourself, to nurture your ideas, to allow yourself to create, you have all of this power within you. You can create whatever you desire. And at the beginning of the year, I did a 2019 yearly reading, and that was the energy of the card, was what do you want to create, of the year was like creation. Who are you? Who do you want to be? What are you creating in your life? And that just echoes out through this entire reading, which is very beautiful. So you may be faced with some situations that are going to, I don't want to say test you, but that will allow you to move out of fear into faith. So when you start to see those things show up in your life, don't run from them. And I've been seeing this in my own life. Like my business is really starting to take off. And part of me is like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And like old me would have been like, I can't do this, I'm gonna mess it up, or whatever the case may be. But now I'm just like, yeah, I got this. I've got these systems in place. I'm ready to go, and I'm already looking forward. Like, it's gonna be really great when I can hire an assistant to do certain things for me, because that'll free up my time so I can do what I love, which is energy healings, readings, and coaching to help people find inner peace, wholeness, and love within themselves. And that's really what I'm seeing in the beautiful month of May. Yeah, it's time for you to trust yourself. It's time for you to trust your intuition. And so I pulled a couple more cards. And here we've got meditation and connecting to our intuition, which we are seeing here in the moon. The way through your fears, through the limiting beliefs, is to clear your mind. Get hella clear on whatever your purpose is. Be focused. I posted on Instagram this morning, the less I focus on, the more I accomplish. And because me, I'm a creative, and I'm always having a million ideas at once. I want to do all of the things, and I'll have 50 projects going, but nothing's completed, right? So in order for me to complete something, that means I need to focus. I need to get laser clear on what's important to me right now. So I have 2 goals, and that's it. One business, one personal. And I've been making so much more progress doing that versus trying to do all of the things. So get clear. Spend some time journaling, meditating, disconnect from the world, from other people, their ideas, their plans for your life, and figure out what you want. What do you want? You see, as she's like resting here, these swords are coming down, these thoughts are being implanted, kind of like downloads, right? Your intuition is speaking to you. There's something in you that you know you need to be doing. There's something that keeps nudging you in a different direction, but you're not doing it. Now is the time to take action. We can't sit in this state anymore. And a lot of this is mental mindset work. And one of the things with the work that I do, how I even started my own healing journey and being able to change my life from dealing with being in an abusive relationship and the emotional, financial, physical, mental side effects from all of that was by working on my mindset. And I have this mantra, which is also the name of my business, which was Positive Forward Movement. And that's all about mindset, the shifting of the mind, healing our thought processes, and being able to accept certain things that we've gone through so that we can move forward, so that we can get back into a state of love and find balance with our, our spiritual nature and all of that. So that's what I'm all about. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that we have the answer. We know. And if you don't know, again, you need to sit down, meditate, journal, stop listening to what other people are telling you you should do, could do, would do, need to do, should have did, all of that. Stop listening to that. It's about you, allowing spirit to guide you towards that beautiful thing you wish to create. So happy May. This is definitely Magic May. I'm feeling the magic in the air, and I'm really grateful for all of the abundance and blessings that are coming my way, and I know they're coming your way as well. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Again, if you would like a personal reading, please check the description. There's a link there for you to book your spiritual love reading. Have a wonderful, wonderful May, and I'll talk with you again soon. Peace.